Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So this channel, Data Science, is all about trying to learn the different concepts in data science by practicing a lot of questions. In this video, I'm going to solve this question and start a scratch regarding share of active users both using Python as well as MySQL and try to walk you through how we can develop solutions to such problems. The difficulty level of this question is easy. This question has been asked in Meta or Facebook interviews, and it's a great question if you're preparing for data engineer, data scientist, BI analyst, or data analyst roles. Okay, let's jump right in. The question reads, output share of US users that are active. Active users are the ones with an open status in the table. So we are given a data frame FB active users, and expected output is a pandas data frame with one column and like one value, like what is the share. And if we look at this data frame FB active users, so it has basically 4 different columns: user ID, name, status, and the country, and we are only concerned about USA. Okay, so since we are only concerned about USA, the first thing that we should do is do a Boolean indexing so that whatever row that we are looking at, it is only country USA. So how we can do that is, right, so FB active users and then FB active users, and then take the column called country, which should be equal to USA, right? And if I store this in a data frame called df, right, and let's run this, let's see what do we have. So now if you look at it, all the rows have country USA. Now what we need to do is we need to do what is the share of active users, right? And the question says that to know that, you need to basically see the status column wherever your status is equal to open. So wherever your status is equal to open, count that, right, or get the length of the data frame from that, because these user IDs are going to be unique values, right? So once you have that, and then divide by the total length of this data frame. So let me just show you to do this Boolean indexing another way that exists. So we have been doing this way for a quite long time. Let me tell you how we can do this using dot query. So what we need to do is we can do df, right, dot query, and then you can write the name of the column, so status, right, which should be equal to, and then in double quotes what is the value that it should take, right? So open, so status column is equal to the value open, right? This is exactly right. Let me just say like what it is exactly equal to. So if you do this thing, right, dot status is equal to open, right? So this entire thing you can write in this manner, right? If I run this, let's see what do we get. So if you look at it, right, it's only rows where status is equal to open, right? So once you have this, so basically if you get the length of this part, right, if you get the length of this part, it is going to give you, okay, what is the length of this data frame where status is equal to open? 3, then and divided by length of the data frame, because data frame we have already made sure that country is equal to USA. So now if you divide this, it is going to give you the share of active users. It gives you a value, but your expected output is a pandas data frame. It is not just one value. So to do that, what we can do is let's store this in a let's say a variable called share, right? And then we can do make a pandas data frame out of it. So pandas dot data frame, right, and then you can provide the key value pair. So name of the column, right, so name of the column is open, right, you can see it here, open, and then it should take the value in whatever you get from this calculation, right, so which is share. Let me run this now. So now if you look at it, this is the pandas data frame. So now let me go ahead and submit it to pass all the test cases. So yeah, everything is green, and this is how we do it, right? Now let's look at how the corresponding code looks like in MySQL. Okay, if we look at it, same question, right? And if we look at the table, FB active users and expected output is same as well, and FD active users also have the same columns, values, etc. So here also we are only concerned about USA, right? So where we can write, okay, from active users, FB active users, where country, right, so the country column is equal to USA, right? And then what we need to do, we need to find the active share, right? So wherever status is equal to open, so we can employ the case when statements to basically perform a count. So return case when, right, case when your status is equal to open, then you count it as 1, else you assign the value 0. Since you started case difference statement, you need to end it, right? And if you perform a sum, it will give you how many of the total have status open, and you need to divide this entire thing by the total, right? So count star, and let's alias this as, right? So let's alias this as whatever is required. So active users share, right? So active users share. Okay, let me go ahead and run this. Let's see what do we have. Okay, so we have active user shares, which is equal to expected output. Let me go ahead and submit it to pass all the test cases. So everything is green, and this is how you do it. So not a very difficult question. The only tricky part while using Python was you need to get the output in a pandas data frame, not a particular number, right? So once you get that fraction, you also need to create a pandas data frame. So yeah, this is how I do it. Let me know if there is a better way or a more efficient way you can think of to solve this question. Let the solution be in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video.